Hey guys, I'm back here. This is the other video, follow-up video for the Vltor enhanced stock right here, specifically for that. This is their upgrade or the better version, but I believe they have two different versions of these stocks on Vltor's website. I got the better one here. This one has 3 compartments on this stock to hold like batteries or some kind of a small documents or something like that on here for for reference points. So we'll show you that right here again. Here's the one. You have 2 tubes. You have this tube along this whole piece right here, and you have 2 rubber plugs on the end right here as well too. So let me show you what these look like here. There you go. Get that thing open up, just rotate it. What you want to do on each side, you just rotate it out, because right now, see how it's facing on the inside of the buffer tube assembly thingamajig. You just rotate up, and it comes right out of there. So we'll show you that right here. Just get this plug out. So that's how you take the plug out, and you have enough space probably for 1, 2, maybe 3 AAAs or 3 AA batteries right there for reference points. So each one, you got 1 on this side, you got 1 on the other side as well too. So you have a total of 2, and you also have 1 compartment back here. So we'll show you how to take that one off as well too. So we'll go ahead and put that back, plug that back in there, rotate that back around. Let me see, move this a little bit more. You got to rotate this thing around. I'm not gonna worry about that right now. We'll go ahead and show you the other component here. So here's the other side. You have a compartment right back here as well too, guys. So in order to take that, or open the thing up I should say, you have to remove your sling attachment. I already took the sling attachment off, so you have to remove that and get that thing out of the way because it might hinder it. So took it out of there. And on the other side, to open it up, you simply flip it back around again, and you have your push button over here. You have this little black push button right here, guys. So what you want to do is you put your finger on here and give it that push, and it opens up the door. So we'll go ahead and show you that here again. And it opens up the compartment on there as well too. So you just put that back there like so, and it comes open and closed. So you can put some kind of little piece of paper in there, some kind of I don't know, you can't put any ammunition in there, it's too small. So I don't know what else you can really put in, maybe batteries or some kind of like a one of those small, and we'll call batteries for your LED, or maybe batteries for your red dot or something like that. So it's a relatively small compartment, but it is usable, so you can put something in there at least right there for that. So your stock does serve a function for that as well too. So you close it back up, make sure it's secure, and it feels like it's a rubberized seal around the outside portion on here. So if you do that, just put your sling attachment back on there. Oop, sorry about that. Put that back on there. Always dropping something up here. So put that back on there. And the other thing is, on the back here, you have a nice thick rubber butt pad on the back here, guys. This is a nice thick, I'd say about a ½ inch thick on here. It feels like it's a lot thicker than my BCM butt pad on my BCM carbine stocks right there for that. So it feels like it's longer, and the actual thickness right there for that. Plus the actual whole stock assembly on here, it's about another, I'd say about an inch and a half length of your carbine one. So you have a longer length of pull right there for that. So if you're a taller person, or if you have extremely long arms, it yields a better feel when you're shooting out there for that. Plus you have a negative pitch on the back of the butt pad, so you're able to shoulder the gun a lot quicker out there, as opposed to the 821 we have right here for reference points. So your 821 has a nice big flat piece on the back. It's like a hard rubberized plastic on this thing right here. So it's not really conducive to soak up felt recoil, what I should say right there for that. So if you're going from like an 8.2 style stock like this on this one, I heard the M16A4, you're going from the 8.2 style. This will definitely be an upgrade, because I had it set. I think I had it on set at number like 3 or 4. So you have this setting right in the back right here, guys. You have a little hole right here, and you can actually see the hole. Let me see if I can show you a better shot here, so you can get a better angle. There you go. That looks pretty good right there. You have a number right there. You can see it, number 3. Let me see if I can zoom in here for you. So there's a number 3. So you can see what position it is on there for that. I think number 3 has the same length as the rifled A2 lower here. So let me see in comparison side by side here for reference points. So we'll go ahead and just put them side by side. I may be wrong, so if I am, I apologize for that. So it looks like, if I'm comparing them, let me see here, right about there. Let me see, the number 4 segment would probably be identical to the A2 low right here. I have this one set on number 3 right now, so if I move it back one click and put it on number 4 setting, this stock will basically mimic the A2 lower in the actual length of pull and that specific system for that, guys. So that's everything I can probably tell you about this, the stock guide. It fits and functions perfectly fine. It has a nice tight fit on the actual buffer tube right here for reference points, so there's no problems with it fitting up onto the actual tube. And in order to install it up on the tube, guys, you need to let me flip it around here for that. I can probably just do it like this. Sorry about that. I'll just do it like this. What you need to do is to put it up on the actual Vltor tube on the back here. You need to get a pair of pliers, and you have this little called donut or a disc. It looks like a drum right here. You need to pull this thing vertically and get a pair of tweezers and just like pull up on it at probably about 3/4 of an inch, because if you try to manipulate it like so, it's not going to have enough length to slide up over top of the notches on the actual buffer tube here for reference points. So you get a pair of pliers and grab this little disc, drum looking thing, and pull it up about 3/4 of an inch, because this thing is spring loaded down inside here, and you need to do that to overcome the back portion of the selector adjustments on her for that, guys. So that's everything I can tell you about the Vltor A5 stock extension on here, or buffer stock right here for the rear portion of your buffer unit right here. So looks great, functions great. I don't have any kind of complaints, so I give it 2 thumbs up, guys, for the new enhanced Vltor stock right there for that specifically. I've been waiting for this thing for probably about a month and a half time, because Optics Plant they had it on their website back in early March, but I had the funds to get it back then, so they said they only had 1 stock, but apparently somebody bought it, so I had to wait probably about a month and a half time to actually have it shipped out to me, because Vltor didn't have it available on their website. So it went to Optics Plant, and they told me it was going to be about 6 to 7 weeks till they got it into their warehouse. So I got it in here last week, and or I should say earlier this week, I should say, sorry about that. And it fits on the gun perfectly fine, no problem, no hiccups, and I really like it because they have a slight angle pitch in the back here as well too, so it's easier to shoulder the gun a lot quicker out there, as opposed to your typical flat bag one for the A2 style buffer system on it for the actual butt pad, butt stock, whatever you got on there for that, guy. So anybody has any questions about that setup, feel free to drop me a message, and I'll try to get back to you as soon as possible. I'll see you guys. Have a nice day.